Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Salatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina Muhammadin ashrafil mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera and a very good day to everyone. I'm Professor Dr. Rahmah Ahmad H.Osman from the International Islamic University, and I'm very pleased and honored to be presenting this international conference on multidisciplinary approaches in social sciences and technology, or ICMASIT 2020. The title of my research that I would like to share in this conference is Cybersecurity and Maqasid Sharia, a case of Facebook application. Allow me to first introduce the team members of my research, which consists of Professor Dr. Luqman Zakaria from Faculty of Humanities, Federal University of Kashiri, Nigeria, Dr. Habibullah Zakaria from IIBF, IIUM, and Brother Abdurrahman bin Ahmad Dahlan from Kuliah of Information and Communication Technology. This paper is an attempt to present the maqasidic analysis of the benefits derived from Facebook use, as well as the disadvantages from which users suffer in using the application. And this paper also would like to offer some guidelines and principles by which cybersecurity can be best achieved. Humankind has witnessed a tremendous advancement in this way of communication due to technological breakthrough realized in recent years. The development of information technology fueled by an overarching growth of computing and communication techniques has created a new perspective on how the society evolves and how its needs and decisions on the directions of its development are determined. Nowadays, the importance of social media in our lives has become palpable as it spans several spectrums ranging from shopping and businesses to new reports and education. Statistics reveals that using Facebook represents the behavior of youth towards the internet worldwide. Nearly half of the people between the ages of 18 and 34 log into Facebook as soon as they are awake every morning. The research also shows that the average number of friends kept by a Facebook user amounts to 130 minimum, in addition to the fact that each user is connected to an average of 80 pages, groups and events with an average of 205 photos uploaded daily. And this statistics, mind you, is from 2014. Can you imagine the number that has doubled or maybe tripled now in 2020? Since the advent of applications like Facebook, Twitter, Google, and the likes, the difficulties faced by people in their endeavor to effect an efficacious communication from distance have been mitigated. Hence, Facebook has specifically become widely used all over the world since it was adopted by a population of 1.3 billion users, nearly the half of whom are mobile cell phone users. And this population has mounted to 1.5 billion people in 2015. Let us go straight to the advantages and disadvantages of Facebook. I will not like to elaborate on this in my presentation because you can find the details in my paper. But what I would like to highlight here is amongst the advantages of Facebook is networking, costlessness, its use for information gathering, propagation of Islamic da'wah, platform for Islamic brotherhood and unity, serving group interests, news medium, promoting business, entertainments, and so forth. And there cannot be a much more emphasis and importance on cybersecurity and online privacy protection in Islam. The issue of cybersecurity and online privacy protection is of great importance in Islam. Islam actually sanctifies the private life by prohibiting any act of prying into people's private affairs or unveiling their personal information. The Quran emphatically denounces such an act, as clearly mentioned and explained in Surah Al-Hujurat, verse 18. The right to privacy in the Islamic point of view is not restricted to the sanctity of individuals' home. Rather, it covers all the aspects of human life, which ranges from personal correspondence, the confidentiality of one's personal activities and private conversations, to financial affairs. Protection of individuals' life from aggression is one of the high objectives that the Maqasid Sharia sought to achieve. As mentioned earlier, amongst the benefits derived from Facebook is networking. Facebook is a forum that can be used as a means of connecting oneself easily with one's family members, relatives, friends, colleagues, especially those with whom one has lost the contact. And this functionality helps humans to know one another as the vicegerents of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on this earth, as clearly mentioned in Surah Al-Hujurat, again, verse 13. Second benefit is the costlessness. Through using the application of Facebook, may incur buying data, the free of charge nature of Facebook services gives men the opportunity of obtaining these advantages without having to spend huge amount of money before getting to know people around the globe. It can be said that this application helps the users to save their wealth that should have been spent using some other social media applications. Hence, Facebook helps to achieve the Sharia higher objective of wealth protection. Also, based on the Maqasid Sharia, Facebook serves as an indispensable research tool in this modern era, which facilitates the achievement of the protection of human intellect stressed out in the Maqasid Sharia. Also, propagation of Islamic da'wah. Among the advantages of Facebook is its tendency to be used as a means of disseminating the message of Islam to the entire world, as well as refuting the malicious accusations passed against Islam in their efforts to defame the religion and Muslims. Since there is no any regulation which derives Muslim scholars from this mission, it can be said that Facebook functions to achieve the high objective of the religion protection. Facebook is also known as a platform for solidarity among Muslims. As stressed by the Quran and the Sunnah, unity among Muslims is one of the important goals that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has emphatically called for their achievement on earth. So long as the Facebook performs the function of connecting people worldwide, it becomes easier for a vast number of Muslims the world over to connect themselves with their fellow Muslims and enlighten one another about Islam. Also, it serves as in group interests. Members of groups created have the opportunity of sharing among themselves important information which would enrich their knowledge and update them of the recent developments in their respective educational fields and professions, and this leads to the achievement of the Sharia's higher objective of protection of the intellectual capacity of people. It is also a source of news medium, whereby in the Facebook platform, news about the current issues regarding education, politics, economy, health and well-being, security, and so on of different states throughout the world is broadcasted. People are being kept abreast of the current situations of their respective states and government, leading to the achievement of the 5 higher objectives of our Sharia, depending on the aspects that the news touches. It is also a means of business promotion by advertising a particular service or product to the community. It is also, of course, a source of entertainment. In a nutshell, this aspect of Facebook's functionality helps the user to relax upon his or her exhaustion and thereby ensures the achievement of the enhancement of human intellectual capacity as ordained by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Facebook is also a medium for organizing events, various events which span several spectrums of life like religion, education, politics, health, well-being, and others can be successfully organized with the aid of Facebook. Of course, there are security threats that result from the use of Facebook. Research has reported cyberbullying and harassment, cyberstalking, hacking, cyber warfare, catfishing, online internet fraud, and identity theft as the unethical acts that frequently take place on Facebook platforms. Let's touch on cyberbullying and harassment. Willett 2006 defines cyberbullying as any barbaric act done to another cyber user through which harmful materials are posted or using other means of social aggression through the internet or any other digital technologies. Cyberbullying adversely affects the bullied, those who bully, and the witness of bullying, causing them physical and mental disorders such as depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem. Also, cyberstalking. Cyberstalking has caused a number of victims to lose their jobs owing to poor performance that results from fear and anxiety, while others have been compelled to lavish a huge amount of money in their efforts to relocate to other places in which to feel more secure. Cyber hacking, cyber warfare. If a Facebook account is hacked, all the important personal information that the user has secured on their newsfeed or elsewhere is stolen. However, the issue of hacking is a serious security threat to the Facebook users, causing them to lose their bank deposits and exposing their secrets. The same thing could also happen to their friends on their platform. And there is catfishing. The term catfishing is defined by Harris as a deceptive activity involving the creation of a fake online profile for deceptive purpose. A number of 83.09 million accounts on Facebook have been discovered as fake. Online internet fraud is an act of duping the user into unveiling his or her confidential information such as credit cards, etc. Their messages will be intercepted. An instance of online internet fraud is given below, in which people are tricked into unveiling their personal information. More information on this section, which is online internet fraud, is detailed in my paper. And there's also the identity theft. It could be financial identity theft, which is done to the user's bank accounts and financial information, insurance identity theft, medical identity theft, which has become so rampant that a huge number of social media users have fallen victim over the years. The study, to conclude, the study has found that there is a number of advantages as well as security threats arising from the use of Facebook. These advantages lead to the achievement of the Maqasid Sharia to a certain extent. However, the security threats posed by this social media application stand as impediments to the achievement of these objectives. Thus, the following suggestions are proposed based on Maqasid Sharia in order to ensure that the security threats on Facebook are rectified. Number one, being cautious of computer viruses. Secondly, ignoring response to spam. And of course, thirdly, adherence to the Islamic ethics. Wabillahi tawfiq wal hidayah. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And thank you for listening.